Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're here today because we were just hanging out with our childhood friends, and we decided to come upon a conversation that I think you guys would enjoy, and it's about friendships.
Definitely. So come join us.
Yes, and it's like it's the company that we keep. So it's these people that look, they're already being bratty and like
These are the
childhood
company that
kids.
we keep.
Yeah, these are the company.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Hey. So basically, we were having a conversation about talking about just when do you know it's time to like move on with friendships, and sometimes you have friends that you love dearly, but it's just not fitting into your
goals.
role. Yeah,
Your goals.
into your goals. Yeah. So how do you know? Like, what do you do in that kind of situation?
You kind of get stuck because sometimes they're not evolving. They're
Right.
not becoming more of what they need to be, and you feel like you're being held back.
Yes.
And not even held back. You just feel like, okay, why am I
stagnant.
like this and why are they not? And it's just different.
Yeah.
Why
And
are
don't
they
you
so
feel
different?
like you're in like being a child again? Like you feel like you're back at being in junior high school sometimes, and it's like, wait a minute, but now we're adults.
Yes.
And these are different problems, and you got to like move on and evolve. And some people just stay where they were in high school.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I really think that, it's good to keep those people in your life, but there comes a point in your life where you gotta just distance yourself in a way, not all the way. Like you have certain friend groups.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, this friend I can go to the club with, this friend I go to dinner with, this friend I have coffee with.
And this just happened.
Right.
When I just said to you guys, I said, no, this is not a place I would take ladies.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
what is
It's-
my question is what is the conversation like? Do you just come out and tell the person?
No.
Like,
No.
how do you handle
No,
it with the
never.
other person?
You just distance yourself.
Kind of distant.
Well, I'm going to say what I did is there was a number of people that just wasn't reciprocating any positive energy, and I felt like I kept giving, and I wasn't receiving anything from them. And I just said, you know what? I'm not going to call them anymore. I'm not going to give a text. Let's just see what happens. I'm tired of always, hello,
Being the
how are you doing, and all that. And you know what happened? It got quiet on the other side, and I said, you know what? It's okay, because I realized if I was the doer, and I was like, you know what? It's not worth it anymore. And you know what? I see them from time and again, and I have any qualms about them. I just be myself, and I'm just like, hey, how you doing? But I just don't need them in my everyday life of just constant drama giving me negativity. I want something that is just, simplicity as you get older.
Right. You
really
want somebody
like
to
that.
bring something to the table that you can learn, or that you can feel like, wow, they just pumped me up. Like now I can do this. Because you walk in still feeling insecure about something, and can I make this happen? Can I do this? Whether it's your job, whether it's your marriage, whether it's your kids, whatever it is, and they're going, you know what? You got this. You can do this because this is who you are, because they know you, and this is who you are, and this is what because of either a past experience that they had. That they said, well, this is what happened to me.
Yep.
Maybe you can use that into your thing. And then you think, wow, that she just brought something to me that I didn't even think about. And that's the kind of friendship.
Yeah, so like your friendships that you have, like when you were in second grade,
So we go back.
the same
we were in second
friendship has to evolve.
Yeah.
So now we all, most of us have kids, and we're like, I always tell my son, you always hang out with somebody that's a little bit better than you. You know what I mean? Because I feel like sometimes it's basically you are who your friends are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And can you
And I was just going to say on this panel, everybody that's here there's no hold bar, no judgment, and we boost each other up.
Huge.
Every time that any of us have any given situation, you want somebody who's going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Who's going to say, you know what, Lynn, I see the path you're going, but I think this would be, maybe this is just my suggestion, but this is where I would like, I could see where you're going. Gina does it to me all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Kirk said something
Well, that's good
the other
because
day
I'm
about
sorry
that.
because a true friend would understand that.
Exactly.
You know what
Yes.
I'm saying, and that would be accepted.
And respected.
You know
them.
what I'm
I
saying, and they would be
respect
like,
their
"Wow!"
opinion.
Instead of be like walking away, "Well, I can't believe that. Can you believe what she just said to me?"
Yeah.
Right.
You
Well,
know what I'm
because
saying?
true friends don't do it maliciously. They do
No.
it.
Yes.
So you
Love.
do it out of love. Because
Yes.
they're like, you know what? You're going down a path that I know you shouldn't be. Like I know
or
you.
you know, you're getting a little bit too high on yourself. And
Right.
You know what I mean?
And you gotta, like,
and tone
take
it
it
down a
down,
little. Like,
yeah.
I had a situation with Lynn recently, and actually she was afraid to approach me. She's like, I don't know, I'm uncomfortable saying it. And I was like, dude, if you can't say it to me,
Yeah.
who were you going to
100%.
say it to?
Right.
Like,
Well, it was
Right.
interesting
And it's
because I
constructive.
did
Yes.
anyway, and I actually told her I was feeling uncomfortable about saying
Yeah.
It was
it,
an amazing thing.
but I'm saying it anyway because I care about you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Right?
know it was.
It's just checking ourselves.
Yeah, that's it.
But
I
it's
got-
also being able to talk about the uncomfortable situation.
100%.
Because you won't tell
Which
somebody
I'm
that
like,
you don't care about.
Oh my
You
God,
just
I
like,
didn't
"Eh."
want you to feel like that. Don't ever feel like that. Like,
Yeah.
ever.
Well,
Always come to me.
feel
Like,
I
I depend
had to
on her.
say,
Yes.
well, I feel like I
depend on
had to say this is hard for me because it was like, you know, I was kind of stumbling to try to figure out how to say it. with
That's
love.
what it is, because you
Yeah.
don't want it to come out maliciously.
And
You want
I
it to be,
wanted-
yeah.
And you want her to
and
perceive
I
it as that.
want- Yeah, I want,
don't know
I
what
want her to
perception's gonna
know it comes from love.
And that's mature stuff.
Yes.
Shall I say? That's true
Absolutely.
friendship in their 50s,
Yes.
growing from a second grade 7-year-old
Yeah.
friendship.
And you could have went backwards and said, oh, you know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
acted like you were
No
little kids,
way.
but you didn't.
I mean,
But, and
it's
some
hard.
people do that.
And
when
they
they do, they're
do.
like, oh, that's it. Oh, I can't believe oh, you're not my friend no more.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh, no. I don't know.
like,
Those are
what
the friends I
happened
already let
here?
go.
Exactly.
You know?
Those are the
I'm
friends
like,
I already
I'm
let
just
go.
talking to you.
I'm so
Where'd
happy
this
that
go?
I'm so happy that we all reunited. So we
Yes.
all went to high school together.
Yeah.
I've known Grace since second grade.
Yeah.
We're best friends. She rescued me from a bully, which is thank you.
It was an innate thing for
Oh,
me
God,
to
I
do.
didn't know this story. That's
And I
funny.
met Gina and Yolanda together.
And I was
No, we
jealous
met
because
earlier.
oh, we
that.
met earlier at my sister's house because
Yes.
your brother and my sister were friends.
Yes, we were
and I was a
12
little
years old.
jealous because she was
Yeah.
supposed to be my best
Oh,
friend,
yeah.
but then she had another best friend.
Another best
And I was
friend.
like, what about me?
But then Yolanda came in and
Yeah, it was like-
I stomped it.
You were the best friend. You're like, no, actually, I'm the best friend, so it's okay.
I'm her best friend. No, I'm her best. So it's always been a
And now
running
Kirk's
joke.
our best friend.
And
Yeah.
we and we're all from the same high school, and we junior high, and
Mm-hmm.
I've known Kirk since 7th grade, and
know that.
he has been, as all of us, we always need a guy's perspective
just
as
like
well.
us, though.
We need.
he's totally-
It's a great thing to have somebody who also is very curt and. You know, will tell us directly,
Straightforward.
like straightforward, but
He did it
also
this
gives us
morning.
the love,
I was like,
the love and
I love.
openness
I love
that
that.
Yeah.
you need from somebody. He is just like, I love you, I am here, and
And I got your
with
back.
every-
That's
yeah.
the biggest thing. I got your back. You always say, I
Always,
have
once
your
you're
back.
in, you're in
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
You have to be. You have to be all
But the funny part about it is that we did not touch base with each other. Last time I saw you was 15 years ago when I
When
had
you
my
were leaving
goodbye.
me in
Yes,
Florida.
I left Florida to come back to New York.
She was leaving me.
But the thing was, we never hung out in Florida.
No.
We just
No.
all of a sudden
And she
saw
was like
each
down the
other.
block.
Yes, and
Oh,
the week
God.
before I left
Shame
is when
on
we
you.
got into
Yeah.
Yes.
We never knew, but it was
We
all because
never
of
knew.
Facebook. If
Yes.
it wasn't because of Facebook,
No, I thought it was when
we'd never known.
last year when we went to the reunion. We went to our high school
No, but I'm
reunion.
saying we started off.
Yes.
Yeah,
then.
before that, yeah.
And then we didn't see each other for another 15 years.
Yes.
yeah, but it's
And
like
then we
a
went
true
to the
friendship
reunion.
is. Yep.
And it was like glue after that.
That was
Yeah,
it.
because you cannot see somebody for so long and you just connect. Like
Yeah.
I connected back with him maybe 3 years ago. I was in Florida, then I went to Miami, and I drank a little. And I called him, and he was like, well, you could stop by, and he was right there, and sleep over. He had my whole bed. Ever since then, I'm like, I love him. I love him again.
I also
love
think
him
that
again.
we each one of us come in with our own personality and professionalism, but we each come in really having a common bond.
Yeah.
And that's, I think, what happened.
Yep.
We all just had so many things that were a common interest and common bond that grew this beautiful relationship where we was unexpected.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all could be different, but we all accept each other.
Yes. In 100%.
Yes.
That's huge.
So it's all about
Company we
the
keep.
company we keep.
So thank you for sitting with us
Thank you.
while we talk about this. And I'm curious to know who is the company that you keep, and do you have similar situations where you have friends that you're like, oh, I'm on a different path right now, and how do you handle it? Let us know.
Let us know.
Yay!
Bye.
Bye.